Hey everybody, welcome back. We are doing an update on one of the messiest TikToks I've ever seen in my life. Okay, there were lots of you who are saying that there was more parts to the story. Let the messiness begin. All right, I'm gonna play the TikTok for those of you who haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, you can skip ahead in the video. I will put a timestamp below in the comments. Okay, pumpkin? Okay.
Put a finger down if the Miami-Dade Police Department calls you and tells you that they have recovered your husband's body and he is dead by apparent. So you and your family plan his funeral. And everyone is shocked that this happened. But you're on bad terms with your ex-husband's family, so you stay in California and they stay in Florida while they plan the funeral. And you don't go to the services in Florida because his family said it would be way too traumatic if you were to show up because you guys were on bad terms because you were in the middle of a divorce with your husband. So throughout this entire process, you talk to a coroner's office, you talk to a funeral home, you make arrangements, you even pay for things. And you believe that on January 22nd, your husband took his life and it is now March. And you spend months grieving and you even think about unaliving yourself because you feel like you're the one that did it. And one day you go on live on TikTok and someone tells you to check your DMs because they have information regarding your husband. And you open the DM only to find out that your husband is not only alive, but he is living in Mexico with his mistress of 6 years, who he's been having an affair with.
Safe to say I could not put any fingers down during that story because that seems like something that is not something that happens often. Yeah, I was looking at the comments on the video. There were a lot of you who were saying that the husband has spoken out. So it turns out that the ex-husband's story, the girl is apparently a pathological liar. Her ex had to create a social media account to clear up the story with receipts, including recorded conversations with her mom, chronicling her history of making up awful stories about how she received scars from an injury she sustained from being, can't say that word on YouTube, that were actually the result of a tummy tuck. She's insane. That gal talking about her husband not being unalived gets deep. There's so much more to it, worth a whole video in and of itself. Okay. So apparently there's an entire Reddit investigation because her story doesn't line up. The husband has a recording of a three-way call with himself, her mom, and his mom. Hey, looks like we're gonna do a little deep dive. We're gonna do our research. So let's watch this husband response.
All right, so I didn't want to do this. I don't have any social media. My name is Tim, and I'm ANESSA's ex-husband. I did not fake my own death. I mean, even to hear that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. But I'm alive and well. Thank you. I'm gonna break this down a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy because, again, I don't do this. I'm 41 years old. I don't feed into drama and bullshit like this. This is crazy to me. I found out from my ex-mother-in-law, ANESSA's mom, that I was dead. And the way this went is, okay, so I asked for a divorce from ANESSA because we were in Miami and supposedly her mother was in a coma for months, okay? And after I continually, or like, oh, you need to go see your mom. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on here? Now I feel stupid because I know that her mother was never in a coma. Never. So when her mother called me, she was checking on to see if I was alive because ANESSA told her that I committed, right? I see her mom's number on my phone and I'm like, what the? I pick up. She goes, oh my God, Timmy, are you okay? I said, am I okay? I said, I'm great. I honestly, I thought you were, I mourned you. I was sad for you because I thought you died. You know what I mean? I said, I haven't been in contact with your daughter because she's out of her mind and I don't want nothing to do with her. But she's like, a coma? I was never in a coma, Tim. What are you talking about? Like, I've never been healthier. And I said, well, your daughter told me you were in a coma. And that's why, like, I realized that, oh my gosh. I mean, if my mother had a broken leg, I'd hitchhike across the United States of America to be by her bed. And your mother's in a coma, and you won't even go to Miami. I mean, you won't even go to California to see her. It sickened me. But that's the type of person she is, okay? So, in this conversation, I asked her, I said, okay, so if you weren't in a coma, I gotta ask some questions to you now because, I'm questioning everything I've ever been told. Because I don't know, maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm stupid, but when it's somebody that is close to you like that, you kind of believe things that they say, right? You give them the benefit of the doubt. So I said, okay, now ANESSA has a scar, a bad scar on her stomach, right? I said, what is that scar from? And she said, don't tell me that she told you that story too. And my heart dropped. And I said, what story is that? She goes, you know what story it is. And I said, the story that she was kidnapped and brought to San Francisco in a cabin, and that she jumped off a balcony, broke both of her legs, and while she jumped, the guy sliced her stomach open. That's how she got that scar. Is that the story you're talking about? She said, Tim, you're not the first person she told that story to. She went to San Francisco to go hang out with some dudes. She was mad because the guy said that he had a nice car and a nice apartment, and that wasn't the truth. So she got pissed off and we had to fly her home. So she makes this story up. The scar is from a tummy tuck, Tim.
Oh, brother.
Oh my God. How do you lie about something like that? How do you lie about something like that? So I said, okay, so let's keep going with this then. 2 years ago, your ex-husband, Pete, he's an LAPD officer, correct?
Ooh.
I said, was he in a coma? Because I was told he was shot 3 times outside of a courthouse, and he was in a coma for a couple months.
What the hell?
And ANESSA was the conservator of his will. She said, my ex-husband's never been shot. He's healthy. Never happened. Okay, Tim, so I'm going to add to that. I got one better for you. She goes, just a couple weeks ago, ANESSA said to her mother, Mom, sit down. I got to tell you something. Dad died of cancer. Her mother goes, I'm friends with your father, and your father doesn't have cancer, and he's alive.
What?
I saw him last week. I mean, it doesn't end. The lies, it doesn't end.
What is going on? Let's see if people believe his story as of right now. As of this response video, let's see. I believe ANESSA. Baby, those sunglasses and white v-neck scream drama. There's so many holes in this story. Haha, the mother tried to call you after mourning you. Okay, yeah, I also heard that and was like, yeah, that's weird.
She's like, oh my God, are you okay? Wait a second. I thought you were dead.
What?
First he said her mom was in a coma. Then mom calls and he said he thought she was dead. But mom also thought he was dead? So why would she call him? What is happening?
Hold on!
Who needs Lifetime when you have TikTok? I agree. I can't believe this app is free. And you know what else is free? These YouTube videos. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, we have a part 2. Are you ready for a part 2?
I need that. I need a part 2.
She's lying about everything, and she profits off of you guys, like, believing her bullshit. It's insane. Threatening her mother, her daughter, my fiance, another thing. I don't know why people keep calling it mistress, okay? I've never cheated on a single female in my life, especially ANESSA. I got together with my fiance after ANESSA already left Miami. And we were talking. She came out to be my friend because I've known her for 7 years. I dated her in New York before I even met ANESSA. She stayed friends with my sisters, my mother. They love her because she's a great person. And you got people on here threatening her? Man, listen. Not good. Not good. You don't do that. Threatening my autistic stepson? You know that's cyberbullying, right? You know people can get in a lot of trouble, right? And these people, there's screenshots of your names. ANESSA messaging my fiance and her son about his father who committed. Are you serious, man? Like, that's just wrong. It's wrong. It's not right. You don't do stuff like that. And this circus that's going on right now, the only reason that I even came on here is honestly because you people are getting played. You're getting played by a little troll who is just like a wretched human being. Even her own mother says she's got no soul. She doesn't have a soul. Who lies about things like she does? She's a pathological liar. And you know what? I still wish no harm to her. I don't. I pray for her every day, and God knows that she has peace, that she finds real love, because it wasn't happening with me. For people to go and threaten and call my fiance a home wrecker, and you don't even know who this woman is, and she's a woman, and this is a girl. She's a woman. The most beautiful woman inside and out that I've ever met in my life. She loves everybody. Even with ANESSA, when they were going back and forth with each other, she was wishing her peace and love in her life. I just wanted to clear the air. And, you know, it's crazy the things that she does. To hurt me, she said, and I had another thing. I have proof of everything, by the way. I mean, this girl has called me, threatened to kill me on voicemail. I mean, how smart are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, emailed me when I left her the first time, when I was divorcing her the first time. I'm gonna call CPS on your best friend to get his daughter taken from him. To hurt me, because she knew how much I loved that little girl. Are you kidding me? How can you do stuff like that? Saying the same thing about my sister. My sister, who's a single mother. She has 3 kids, 2 young kids. Saying you're gonna call CPS on my sister? That's dangerous stuff, man. You don't do stuff like that. That's very dangerous.
I just got back from a bachelorette, and it was very, very messy. And I thought it was messy, and it was stressing me out. But honestly, after listening to all of this, your life is not messy. Not in comparison to this. So who's lying? Who's lying? I'm losing my voice.
Now I want to do the accent because he's doing the accents.
She posted on her Instagram story.
To all my beautiful friends on TikTok, I know I've been away. Death can be hard. I'm not ready to talk about it. I'm not sure when I'll be back, but no, I see your messages.
I should get an Oscar for the fake scenarios that I create in my mind that have never happened. The fake scenarios that I create in my mind. The fake scenarios that I create in my mind. The fake scenarios that I create in my mind that have never happened. That have never happened.
Like, how do we know that it's real? Oh God, everybody's getting involved.
Hi, my name is Delia, the mistress, okay? And I'm here to give you my face and tell you my experience, okay? I believe once they got you in a lie, everything comes out of your mind, out of your mouth. It should be like doubt. I'm sorry, this is not my language. I came here when I was 21, 22 years old. Well, not here. You are there, but I'm here in Mexico. So I'm gonna answer first one question, okay? She says that why we did this to her? Why I'm friends with her mother? Why she's betraying her? ANESSA, they will never be in contact with them if you will never lie about Timmy being. You will start crying hysterical. Okay, I think this is what we believe. Okay, she was with the guy because that's what her mother said. The guy wanted to break up with her because she was married or something, or something else. I don't know. So she says because because they don't want to, nobody wants to be with me because I'm married. So she invented, that was the reason, okay, I have no husband now, and she keeps going on with the lie. But she didn't thought that the parents, they would call Timmy. And now you put yourself in my situation. I've been dealing with this girl and her drama and emails and yes, I answered her twice because I was sick and tired. She didn't back off. I said, look, have dignity. He doesn't want to talk to you anymore. Just forget about it, And maybe when he knows that you want to talk to him, it doesn't work with him, maybe he won't go back to you. But I was trying to convince her to, go easy with the phone calls and the voicemail. One time the voicemail was, you don't sign, blah, blah. And then it's like, oh, I miss you. We should talk. Like, I miss you sometimes. And I know that I was bad with you. And I know that I think many things wrong. But I know that you feel sometimes like I do. No. He says he didn't. So that's what he said. So I said, don't humiliate yourself more, ANESSA. Just leave it like that. I emailed her from an account that I opened, and I said, don't answer me because I'm never gonna read it. I'm not interested in what you have to say about Timmy. That was your experience. Let me have my own experience and my own decision, okay? Seems like you're trying to convince me that he's so trashy and so bad. Let me find it. Good for you. You don't have to deal with him and his craziness. So it's good for you. So if the parents never called Timmy to see if he was alive, this one, it will never happen. And if I save the voice recorder and that the voice recorders of her and his phone, is because I was thinking maybe a restraining order, but never about all of this circus. Okay, and I saw, and they sent me when you said the mistress and he died. I was like, okay, fine, I don't care. I didn't care. I was not about to talk about it. I was laughing. I was like, baby, sounds sexy or what? I want to be the mistress. Sounds good. But I didn't care until they start bombarding my social media, until they start bothering my family and they start bothering my son. No, girl. No, that's so wrong. You're not gonna mess. And they make fun of my son? No. And texting him horrible things? No, ANESSA. That's cyberbullying, That's defamation. No.
What is happening? Remember, there's always 3 sides to every story. Her side, his side, and the truth. The truth is somewhere in the middle. Honestly, I'm even more confused than when I started. I wish we haven't gone down this rabbit hole. Can someone else do the research for me? I don't want to. These people are crazy. God, I really wanted to go into a deep dive and find that Reddit thread, but apparently it was deleted. Damn it. I really love learning about random people on the internet. There's something very compelling about this. Are you Team Tim or Team ANESSA? Let me know in the comments. This is good.